Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Selen and I am architect. On this channel, I do videos about interior design to help you use your space wisely and also give you a perspective from an architect's eye. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can decorate and style your shelves or wall units in your home. Now, before we start guys, I just want to say that there is no right or wrong about styling your shelves. So as long as you create a look that you really love, you are good to go. This video is going to be more about easy and useful shelf styling tips that can help you to highlight your own unique style and also show off your personality. Without further ado, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and support this channel for more content, and let's start. Now, the first thing that you should do when you style your shelves is to approach shelf styling as an experiment to express yourself and also feel much more free to try different things. One of the most common problems that I've seen a lot is that some people try to make their shelves perfectly fine, so they kind of put the decor items on the straight same line, which makes it really boring and flat. I hope you can see what I'm trying to say from this example. So as you can see, basically most of the things are arranged on the same line, which makes it look really cluttered and also it doesn't have any depth. And especially those three boxes on the right bottom, they kind of look like soldiers waiting for their commander in an order, which is not really good. So when you try to arrange your decor items on your shelves, please try to create different layers to add more dimension and also depth. As you can see from this example, they lean some of the frames to the wall and books stay more in the front, and they also have some type of little decor items that kind of stays in the middle. So they really use the depth of the shelf in their favor to add more dimension and also make it look much more interesting, which is really good. So you can also do something similar when you style or decorate your shelves to have a similar effect. My second tip when you decorate or style your shelves is to create contrast with your decor items. There are obviously so many ways to do that, but for example, instead of going for all edgy decor items, add more smooth and roundish type of decor items on your shelves to create contrast and also make it much more interesting. The most common example for edgy items are the books and the frames, so if you already have them on your shelves, you can try to add more roundish bowls and vessels and vases like in this example to create contrast. And another thing I really like about this example is that they also create contrast with the heights of every little object, so nothing really has the same height, which makes it really unique and not visually boring. And this also adds more dimension, which is also really important, like I said before. You can also create contrast by mixing old and new, which is a great way to bring different time periods in a cohesive way in your home and exhibit your lifestyle and heritage together. So if you have something that is left from your grandmother, grandfather, you can definitely exhibit that sentimental piece on your shelves along with your new decor items to bring them together. So you don't always have to go and get new decor items for your space, and it is always good to make use of what you already have in your home, and this will make your space look much more personalized and also make it much more meaningful for you. When you decorate your shelves, don't stuck with only one decor item, and like I said before, be experimental. So don't fill your shelves all with books unless obviously it's a bookcase, or don't fill them all with frames or vessels, but rather take bits and pieces from everything and bring them together in a cohesive way. And the reason is that this will add much more variety and make your shelves way more interesting and special. When we have a look at this gorgeous colorful shelf design, we can see that they have books, frames, vases, as well as some greenery and unique eclectic decor pieces. And I must say that it looks quite visually rich, and they have a variety of elements, which makes it really interesting because, like I said before, adding variety is really important if you want to create a really nice shelf design. And I think I must also say that I'm in love with this one, and they also did the layering like I mentioned before to add more dimension, as well as they used variety of different objects in different sizes, shapes and textures, so this also adds much more contrast into this shelf design. So you can be bold like in this example and add your weird or unique pieces to your shelves in a cohesive way. If you are still watching this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now and also tap that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you. My very next tip is to consider the visual weights of your objects when you decorate your shelves. If you don't know what visual weight is, it is basically how much your eyes thinks that a piece weighs, and this is most of the time related to the size of the object, but not only that. So, for example, darker colors, textured materials, and big objects have more higher visual weights, and lighter colors, smaller objects, transparent materials, and polished surfaces have less visual weight. So, for example, if you put objects that have high visual weight on the bottom of your shelf, as you can see on this example, it kind of pulls down your bookcase and ground it on the floor. On the other hand, if you put objects that have heavy visual weights on the top of your shelf, as in this example, this will kind of lift up your space visually and make it look much more airy. Now, if any of them is your favorite, you should definitely go for that. But I would suggest you to mix heavy and light visual weighted objects together in an irregular form in order to create a more balanced look, as in this example. So it actually comes down to what you really want to have in your space, but I still wanted to explain how you arrange your different visual weighted objects on your shelves can affect your perception. Another thing is that if you have so many books on your shelves, it is better to divide them into smaller groups so that it doesn't look like a big block sitting on your shelves, but rather it would look more balanced. Another tip that can really elevate your shelf styling is to adding more plants. Now, greenery obviously elevates everything, and this is also valid for shelf styling. So when we look at this example, we can see that how greenery brings a splash of light and color to this shelf design, and it definitely elevates it. You can go for faux plants for your shelves as they will not get enough sunlight, or you can also go for the real ones, but I personally prefer going for faux ones because the real ones sometimes can get really messy on the shelves and it might be hard to deal with. So always make sure to add some greenery on your shelves, and this will definitely make your space look much more calm and also alive. Another very important tip when you style your shelves is to stick to a color palette, because this will make your shelves look really cohesive. So, for example, if you like neutral colors, like in this example, try not to go out of neutral color palette to make you feel much more harmonious. Or if your color scheme is much more dark and moody, like in this one, try to use similar colors on your shelves as in this example. Or if your room is quite bright and lively, bring that same attitude into your shelves as in this example. If you like this video, don't forget to click that like button and also subscribe to my channel for more content and tap that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. If you need any kind of help with your space, you can contact me from my email in the description box, or you can also go to my website to see the interior design packages, and I'm sure there's something that is going to suit your needs and your budget. So I have various interior design packages for on-site projects in London and also online design solutions for international clients, so make sure to check that one out and follow me on Instagram at selenarchitecturaldesign for daily interior design tips and inspirations. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe until I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.